Okay. Good morning. How are you guys doing? Hello, Dan. How are you? I see you're here and we are back. Uh, Guests, invite, copy. I know you have a lot to say. Come in, Dan. Come in, come in, come in. How are you doing? There's the link. We are back with the link. We are back. We are back. We are back. We are back with the link. Hi, guys. You know what? What time did they say they are coming back? I didn't hear. Judge Ratta's mic was not okay for me today. I don't know. Something was offish with it. They better fix it. And I couldn't hear him quite well. I honestly couldn't hear him quite well. I was impressed by Mnisi's entire arguments. I was very impressed with his arguments. I won't lie. Very impressed.
Hey, good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Good to hear from you.
It's been long.
Good to be back. Right? Yeah. What a lecture Lee just seen. But
I
I don't
know
know.
you have an on and off relationship with Ramasipili. You don't trust him.
Yeah.
I wonder what is his other approach going to be. He says he's gonna use another approach.
Oh, he's gonna make arguments too.
Yes.
So all of them, including him, Shalolo. So you're gonna make an argument.
Yeah, bo.
That's gonna be interesting.
Yes,
Well,
they are all going to make arguments, and then the state will respond. As I hope, someone says that they hope that Ramasipili is going to deal with why the state is opposing and why why the court must grant that request or application, and also deal with as to why is it important for it to happen right here, right now, at this stage of the case. What are your thoughts? What
well,
did
the
you think
thing.
of?
Okay, I think Mnisi was like a scholar, like a bona fide, dignified lecturer, and hit a lot of nerve points. Um, and things like this is how I'm gonna judge like Ramasipili. Like I'm gonna see, what kind of arguments he makes. Is he gonna be effective and stuff
Mm.
like that? My only thing is just that, this judge is so simple. It's like he's the kind of guy that will allow you to make all your best arguments, and then Malloy jumps up, starts to stutter. He's gonna say, what?
We
my lord.
also have to note that then also who's going
Uh-huh.
to argue between Baloy and who's this man named?
Oh,
Because
wait,
that man was led by Sibanda. It better be Sibanda who argues.
wait. You just reminded me, as a matter of fact. So, oh, okay, I'll still make my point though. I'll say
Mm.
that because I do notice that Racha doesn't take a liking to Sabanda as he does to Baloy. That's kind of funny.
Yes. Yeah.
Every time I see like Sabanda, like he wishes for that fatherly
And
attention that Baloy
that
gets.
what Subanda is so obvious. I don't know if he notices.
You're right. Yeah.
There's
So,
something else that I noticed there is that actually the defense did not take kindly to Baloy saying that the defense must lay in the bed that they made. They did not like what he said, especially in the manner he said it, because it was more about Mgomezulu. Not him
mm,
saying that they must lay in the bed that they made. I'm like, these guys are going to be bloody petty about this until he has the chance.
he's never gonna let that rest. He's never gonna let it rest. No, and he's right because even like all of us, when we heard it the first time from Baloy, we're like, "Excuse me." We're talking about making beds and laying in them. And you guys who can't lead a case, and then you talk ill about the dead, you know.
No, they are
That's
never going to let it go.
mm.
I think the
Yeah,
reason for that the way it rubbed them the wrong way, it's the same it did for us, and also it's because it was said in the context of the late Ngomezulu, and that did not
right,
sit well.
right.
Mm.
I don't like the way they talk about him. Like when they make their little comments, they don't sound very, how do you say, somber. Only
Yes.
the right, only the defense sounds somber when they speak of the late Ngomezulu. So
Yeah.
I don't like that. But yeah, you're absolutely correct. But I'm thinking, I don't know. So I'm worried the judge will find some small thing
He
that
always does.
Sambanda, yeah, some small thing that Sambanda might say or Beloy might say and say, it's not me, it's the law. It's not me who's saying this, or something like that. You
No,
know what he's gonna do.
he's gonna look for citations that are going to, even though Mnisi brought everything that he could get, but this judge because in my view, even if it was just Mnisi, I would be fine. But it's fine, the others can come. However, this judge, even after these ones I'm sure Mshololo is gonna bring citations.
Oh,
I'm
she's
sure
gonna bring
that
fire.
Pile is gonna bring certain citations. I don't know about
Hmm?
Kamalo. I don't know if he is going to even attempt but I know
Don't
the
do that
judge.
to him.
I don't know
Don't
if
do
he's
that
going
to
to
him.
attempt.
I'm excusing
Okay.
this week of silence he did. I think again, I was saying, I think all the other advocates did their part with. I mean, think about it. He's the lawyer for accused number four. We still don't know why he's there. Number four. So,
On
and
the common purpose grounds, he should be saying things. He should be fighting
right,
because the
you're right,
entire situation is a common purpose grounds. And
right.
also, okay, I would give him one thing. Unumalo does work behind the scenes, Wenaden. He
Hmm.
does work behind the scenes because you would see papers moving to Mnisi, or if it's Ramusipile who's in the podium, you will see papers. He will be saying things to them. He does work that I do not even know. But for him not to stand up and say things, because I think him that the one part that irritates me, it's knowing his capability.
Right. No, because his arguments, Numalo's arguments are very effective. I like when he makes points because the court certainly receives them well. So, I, but yeah,
So that's what I have. And also one of the things that was that in South Africa, this is the first time I think in South Africa we are witnessing a case where the mastermind is allegedly known, but it's not dead. What a mystery.
right. And what
What?
about this thing that Ganinda put out about a real mastermind? We're not even going to hear about that, I suppose.
No, they
Right.
won't go there.
Yeah, he messed up. He royally messed up with that one. Yeah, because ever since he said that, it's been it's been a green light on his ass ever since. He can't. There's
And
nothing he can
also the
say.
one for the Mukhane being hijacked or whatever, that one did not go well also.
Come again?
Mukhane being hijacked, because I suppose it's Mukhane who was the investigator that got hijacked with the Senzo Meyiwa things. That one also did not go well.
Right. Yeah.
But we will see what Uncle Tom is going to bring on the table.
Right. Exactly. He's
Yeah.
trying to play like he's more calm and civilized and stuff like that. But we know what this guy's capable of.
I'm
And then
not
on top
impressed.
of that,
I'm not impressed with that, sir, because when it's Malloy who's doing arguments, Judge Rota says nothing. He keeps quiet even when he wants to say something. He keeps quiet. Why does he keeps interacting with Mnisi?
and look at when Sabanda talks, watch how much Rocker starts to take notes. Because I bet
Mm.
you, because we didn't see him during the war. I didn't see him too much during Mnisi um his lead, but I bet you he's gonna be writing novels for Sabanda or Beloy.
I was so
They
I don't want to lie.
and I'm also keeping an eye on that Linda. I'm keeping an eye on that Linda on what he's paying attention to, where he's looking, and what he's doing, because this fool likes to, you know, bring out the lesser points of the things that we should be focused on as a public into this trial. And that's why I'm trying to let people know from the outside that there's places you could write to. You could write to this guy named, huh?
They can report him.
Yeah, you could. All right. So there's Sanif, there's Reggie, Reggy, Malusi. No, it's spelled with an A in there. Hold on, I have it. I don't want to see if I come off this page, then I'm gonna get kicked out of the stream, so I can't look at this stuff. But I'm gonna post it in the comments of all the places you can report unfair reporting and things like that. It's not just one. It's not just SANET. There's BCCO, which is the Broadcasting Complaints Commission. There's Real411.org, and there's another one, and then there's SANET. So there's like 4 places that we can go. So because look, how many times are we gonna let these guys with leather jackets tell us to march and pen letters of refusal? Those things don't matter. How many times are you gonna get sick and tired of watching these people lie in the media? The media is number one in letting the people know what exactly is happening. They're not doing it. They're not doing it. And then that makes me so mad when things come out, when things should be coming out, and it's kept on the ground like AVL, Gold T, um, Inspection Local. It's so much. Somebody else had, I feel like, a list of like 4 other different stuff that the state and the media just skirted around. And it's frustrating that somebody, and I'm not from your side. I'm from the outside. I'm saying that makes me mad because the same thing happens on my side too. You get the biased media who sit there and show their teeth to the judge, to show their loyalty.
Yeah.
Very frustrating. But I'll put those in the comments later for people if they're interested. Somewhere where
But
you can trust your comment.
this application, because this is a high court. This is where they are making laws. He has the right to start it if it was never started.
I'm sorry, start what?
No, I'm just saying, I wonder what curator's reason behind not the application, because this is the high court and this is where big decisions are taken. And he has the power to start this thing, and that by actually a law, it would be a law. He can just ever nonsense, but it's Judge Rata, you never know with him.
Yeah. He already surprised us one time, and I think that's going to be the only time he surprised us with the judgment for the trial within a trial against Rainier.
Mm.
Other than that, I don't think we're ever going to get another favorable judgment from this guy, to be honest.
No, I'm not hopeful either. Anyway, hi, Spamandla. Hello, TD. Hello, Lindy. Hi, everybody. Hello, everybody. Um, like, guys, I love the comment section of the people there by Twitter. Uh, someone is saying that advocate Mnisi works hard. And then Omunye Uti, Section 35, Republic of South Africa, Act 138 of 1996, our application to request the court to allow Mncube to be assessed by the dentist. Well, we already know Rata will say no to this request. Like, he has a bad reputation, this judge. This judge has a very bad reputation.
Right. You reminded me what I was going to say. We can't forget what this today's argument is about. It's about allowing accused number 3 to prove the state's case wrong directly.
Yes.
The judge is not going to allow that, so he's going to let all the arguments come out, and then he's gonna bend backwards as much as he can to say something to deny this application by the defense. Because remember what this is for. He's not gonna come on, you know. I mean,
Yeah. But
yeah,
does it even matter when it's done? Because even if he denies it now, they will still apply for it when it's their case. Is he going to deny it again?
That's
Let's say
true.
they, for instance, Sabanda said last week or Thursday, no, we object to that. They can do it when it's their case. But what does it matter? Akiri, they want to prove. They want to question Gininda regarding the gold tooth. So why not do it now so that when you are questioning Gininda regarding the gold tooth, you are dealing with everything at once? Now that the report, let's say the report comes back and says he has never had a gold tooth in his life. Now that the report says he has never had gold tooth in his life, what are you saying as the investigating officer? So, this court of Judge Rata, guys. And then someone says, Mnisi is so good. Nxumalo agreed that Mnisi uyishayile. Ramsipile said he's going to take on a different angle. Hope you won't spoil it. Guys, we have so much. Oh, people don't have faith in Ramsipile, guys. Mnisi is cooking. I'm afraid he did his homework. To think Sibanda wanted him to just put it to a witness and move on. We need a witness to be challenged with facts so we can see that he will maintain that is really gold or what. Yay! Omunye uthi, for the first time in my self-appointed advocate, Jane, I would like to say thank you to Brigadier Gininda for calling out Advocate Mrs. behavior. Oh, we almost missed this greatness because he was busy fighting Rata and Gininda. Oh, what an exceptional advocate. Advocate Mnisi. Omunye uthi, the state is using useless evidence, dreadlocks, gold tooth to link the accused while ignoring important aspects of cell phone records of Mncube and the DNA. While ignoring Mncube's cell phone records, they use the records to link dance. Big joke. Well. Master is asking, why is this judge rude? Asas the state likes wasting time. They want to run with this narrative till the end, just like they are running with the narrative of the calls, but the Vodacom came and say, well, there were no calls. Rata is going to quote cases that support the state. Someone else says, yeah, guys. I was patiently waiting for an unfavorable answer from the state. Advocate Mnisi is probably challenging the judge indirectly, as we are well aware of how this judge has always been Steam State. Judge Rata tried to distract Advocate Mnisi, but Advocate Mnisi wasn't having it. We don't have time, guys. We honestly don't. Look, they are not back, but they said they're going to come back at Korat. Now it's 12 o'clock. Way. Anyway, guys, that's it from my side. We will talk. That was too much. I wanna take that record and put it in a.
Thank you, Noni.
I wanna put it in something that is going to type it down for me. That record of Mnisi quickly. I'll see you on our next video, guys, and our next live during lunchtime. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day. Okay. Thank you, guys.